Heavy Maker's toolkit typically includes a 3D printer. These printers operate by melting and extruding filaments. When heated to 220 degrees Celsius, the filament vaporizes, releasing toxic fumes and volatile organic compounds or VOCs into the air. Inhaling these fumes can lead to health issues. To address this concern, I set out to find an air quality sensor to measure the presence of toxic fumes or VOCs and a means to remove these harmful fumes from the air. Prices were outrageous. While searching, I discovered the PMS 5003 particulate sensor, which inspired me to build a DIY air quality sensor. My plan was to pair the particulate sensor with the Pimoroni Enviro Plus sensor. This unit is equipped with a load of sensors including a gas, light, sound, humidity, temperature, and pressure sensors, to name a few. The computer of choice is the Raspberry Pi 2.0. This is the PMS 5003 particulate sensor. It's a little bit smarter than I thought it would be. This is the Pimoroni Enviro Plus. And finally, the Raspberry Pi Zero. First thing I had to do is prepare the components for assembly. Here I am soldering the pins onto the Raspberry Pi. You can buy these boards pre-soldered, but to save a little bit of money, I decided to go the unsoldered option. This micro SD card will hold the PiOS software as well as the air quality sensor software. This Enviro Plus board is pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to find some time to dig into this a little more.
Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time!
Yeah. Okay, anyway, like I said, this thing is packed with a load of sensors. It's got a light sensor, proximity sensor, gas sensor. It does humidity, as previously stated. Assembly was pretty easy. There's not much to it. The housing was designed by Prometheus, I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly. Here I ran into my first problem. Fortunately, I have a bunch of spare parts from other projects that I never completed, so I was able to stick with the USB-C versus the USB micro. I decided to go with the USB-C because I have a ton of USB-C cords and adapters laying around, so I decided to go that route. And everything works good. I decided to print some labels to help me remember certain things about the air quality sensor. Next thing I had to do is to log on to the Raspberry Pi remotely. I'm using a program called PuTTY to do so. Just establish a SSH connection to the Raspberry Pi to install the software. Before installing the software, you have to, of course, upgrade the OS. And this is the command you use to install the air quality software. It's installing the necessary Python libraries and so on and so forth. That's what you're seeing here. After the installer, we have to do a reboot. So I had to reboot the Pi and then establish another SSH connection. Once that was done, I ran the software. Now this particulate sensor works by pulling in the air. There's a fan right here, and it pulls in air, and it shoots a laser across the air that's being pulled in, and that laser will measure the size of the particulates that's in the air. And that's indicated by the red indicators up here. Green stands for good, yellow is like in the middle, and red is, of course, danger levels. PM 1.0 and PM 2.5 are standard size of particulates. That's basically air pollution. And that's once again measured here. And as you can see, they drop it from red to yellow, which is in the middle, to green, which is normal. And as the air is clearing from the burning wood, you can see that the levels have dropped right down to green. So there you have it, DIY air quality sensor.